Alright, sure guys, what are you guys saying, man? It's PG Pequeno gang. Welcome to PG's Clubhouse. You know what it is. We're having Glen today from Chilla. You understand? He's an event organizer. He's the youngest to ever do it, you understand? He's only 22 years old and he's done a lot already. And can't wait to see what he has in store for us. But stay tuned to see what he has to say. And let's go. Let's engage, man. Tamo junto. Hey man, my G, you know, welcome to PG's Clubhouse.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Thanks for this is where we invite a lot of creatives, business people.
Yeah.
Just depends on what you do, man, you know. But I thought of opening the season with you. Because, you know, you've done quite a lot so far and you probably have another 50 to 100 years to go.
Maybe, yeah.
Really? What are you saying,
By
maybe?
God's grace, bro.
Really? Yeah. So I wanna ask you a question, man. This is not personal. This is just general. Tell me about your Instagram handle. Why is it called God is Lit? I know God is lit means, you know, God is always on fire.
Yeah.
You know, God is giving us blessings and stuff. But what is your definition of?
My definition of God is lit is I actually came up with it when I was like grade 10, 11 there, somewhere when I was busy. I had so many different Instagram handles, man. And then like I also come from a Christian family, and just based off of that and the lifestyle I live, or like how I used to live, like the chilling and the partying and that. So it's like I combined the two things, you know.
100%.
So I just came up with it, and then I just went with it, bro. That's it. Yeah. Now I feel like it's dope. It's also different, you know.
Dope stuff.
Yeah.
So tell me, man, when did you get into event planning? And
Officially.
yeah, when and why?
Okay.
Because especially at this young age, you're
22, yeah.
You're 22, and a lot of people when they're this young, they don't really think of starting an event planning like business or whatsoever. You understand?
Yeah.
But you at 22, you made that happen.
Yeah. So basically, it all started in 2017. But then this was just like the regular, you know, house parties.
Yeah.
And then eventually we started like in 2018 with like our first official event.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't go so well because there's so many dynamics around it. And you know, it's the first one. So it's hard to convince people that you can actually do something.
Yeah.
You know, then we stopped for a while. And then we started again in 2019, hosted another one. I think this was like the first official event that was like dope.
Is it the one that was at old location or?
Yeah, old location.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I attended that one.
you attended it. Are you even on the lineup though?
Serious?
Yeah. That time I think it was even that song Control.
Oh yeah.
That's the time.
At that time I was rolling with the slaughterhouse a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's when it actually kicked off. And that's when we saw, okay, nah, there's something here. It's possible. We can rock. But then it was really just for fun at then, man. And then in 2020 now, that's when we actually started. Now when we were supposed to start and actually do now this thing, then COVID hit, you know. So we're down for like a whole 9 months. And then we hosted at the Zoo Park Amphitheater.
Yeah.
You remember?
I remember.
We hosted that event and it was crazy. And from there, everything was just dope, bro. Yeah.
What inspired you to start to get into event organizing? Like I know a lot of people always get inspired by certain events, certain things that happen in their lives.
I feel like
whatsoever.
for me it was like I used to enjoy like the partying thing, you know. So then eventually it just became like a thing of, I need to make some coins also from this thing, because people would always come, like when we always post on our status like, yo, we have an event, or we have a house party, hit me up. So people would always pull up.
Yeah.
So as people pull up, we'd always see that there are always people coming. Why don't we start charging Zach or money, you know? So we'd always see, and then we'll see like, okay, we're making some co-op.
Yeah.
So why don't we just actually try hosting an actual event, you know? So that's how we ended up doing like our first show. And then it wasn't that nice. But then that's the thing, bro. It's like the first time, you actually do something, it might not work out. The
All the
second
best,
time,
bro.
the third time, until you eventually get it right.
Always.
So yeah, that's it, bro.
So I want you to put it out there and be clear to everyone. Are you in it for the money, or are you in it because this is something that you really want to do?
People that host events would know that there's actually not you actually don't make a lot of money. You understand?
Yeah.
You do make, but then it depends also on the scale of the event, you know.
Yeah.
So at this point for me, it's just passion, bro, and it's just me being able to see how people enjoy themselves in in my community now. You understand? As
Gotcha.
Chilla, you understand how they get to experience the local and international sounds,
Yeah.
and just like how they get to bond and see and get different experiences at the different events.
Oh, well. Before
Yeah.
we get to the next question, then, why Chill Up?
Why Chilla?
Why is it called Chill Up? I know you bring people together to chill, and it's a
Ish,
whole
dude.
hub or a whole thingy that
Yeah.
everyone can come together and do their thing. But why Chill Up, and how did you come up with that name?
Ish. It's actually hard answering that, but then Chilla, it actually started in 2020. It's a branch event company from the main one, which is Absolute. You know. So our events before Chilla was Absolute Events.
Da, bro. I haven't had absolute events in a while, bro.
Exactly, you understand. So now it's like a branch of. You
Okay.
understand? So like it's when I decided I'm doing actually my own thing with a few other people.
Yeah.
So that's how we branched off to that. And then eventually I was planning, or I am still planning on opening up my own establishment. So I feel like it would be better or easier to just go with that name when once I actually open the place,
Yeah.
you know? So
So, and also want to know, there's always a lot of challenges behind event
yeah.
organizing, and a lot of things go well and some don't go. So what was one of your biggest challenges?
My biggest challenges is usually just funding, bro. Because the funding of like the things you want, like the ideas you have in your mind, you know, and it's not actually easy because there's so many things that go into the event planning. There's artists that have to be paid. There's
Yeah.
security, sound, bathrooms, toilets. If you're doing it now at an open venue, you know, and then yeah, so it's basically just money and sponsorships, and it's
Yeah.
so hard to get sponsorships because it's like people are gatekeeping, you know,
100%.
and they only just give sponsorships to the people they know, or it's always a thing of way
Yeah, yeah,
and who knows who, and especially if it's people can see that you actually know how to do this shit, but then they will not help you if you don't know someone, you understand. So yeah, that's one of the challenges that one of most of the challenges I face.
yeah. Also, I want to know, it can be a secret. I don't know. If you want to let it out, let it out. How much have you spent on events? Like, especially, let's say, your most biggest event
So far,
so far. How much have you taken out from your own pocket, or gotten from from
from
someone that funded?
ish, I think like from my own pocket, this was like last year,
The Kelvin Momo one.
the Kelvin Momo one. That
It,
because that was like the biggest one I've
oh,
hosted
okay.
before, and it
You
was
can
also
keep it
my
a secret if you want.
it was also my first field event.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just keep it a secret, but it was a big amount.
There, from
Yeah,
your
it was
pocket.
from
But
my pocket.
did you have any sponsors that
I
you?
had sponsors, but then the sponsors were not they were not funding any money. It
They
was
were just
just
giving free.
branding
Ah, I knew
and
it.
tables
Remember
and
what
chairs
we spoke about the last
and
time?
tents and you know just those
Yeah.
things. But then it helps though, because then you would actually end up paying for that. But then, yeah.
Mm.
Also, that was like the beginning of
Yeah.
our relationship with the sponsors. You know,
Yeah.
so you had to prove them with that
Mm.
so that they can see, okay, nah, for the next one, for sure we can do something for you. You understand?
100%.
Yeah.
So also, do you still go to school?
Yeah, I go to school. I'm a student.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
Or is
student
it at NAS
at
or?
NAST. Yeah.
Oh, so how do you balance the event organizing thing
Yeah.
with school, and maybe if you work,
I know.
family, your girlfriend?
Ish.
How do you balance all of that? Because in this industry it's not easy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you always want to focus on one thing only.
Exactly.
But under
Exactly.
this one umbrella, there's a lot going on.
Exactly.
So now you have to balance everyone,
Ish.
balance school. How
So
do you
for
how do you
me,
balance that?
ish, with the school thing, I only do like I do part time. So I only go like during the evenings and stuff like that. But it's also hard for me because I just want to focus on doing events, you know.
Yeah.
And then it also takes most of my time because I'm always busy delivering tickets, or I'm also always busy just doing something concerning the events.
100%.
You understand? So it's hard balancing, but I always find a way to see, okay, nah, this time I should do this time I should do that, you know. Also, I can't leave school as much as I want to, as much as I don't like school, because I also made a promise to my family, my people, that I'll do it for them and I'll finish.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
So there's one thing now. This might be personal.
Yeah.
Before we get into any other questions.
Yeah.
Now you're doing big. You know, you have all of this dope stuff coming.
Yeah.
People know you. This lady is hosting another party.
Yeah.
Here's Kelvin Momo coming. Here's whoever coming. But now, also before that, you find out now, probably during COVID or so, your mom passes.
Yeah.
How's that, bro? How? Tell me that process, bro. Like,
Ish.
how
For
did
me,
it feel losing
Ah,
probably your biggest support system?
no. It's actually crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. For a while, I felt like, nah, maybe I should just take a break, you know, from all of this. And my mom was really there, man, from the beginning.
I remember she'd always also be at the gates
At
and
the
stuff,
gate, she's
getting the
always the one
money.
getting the money. She's always at the gate. She was always making sure that the people are fine as well. You understand? She couldn't be everywhere, but then she always made sure that now people are good, you know. So losing her was bright. It was like a movie, man. You know, when it's like something you don't expect.
100%.
So it's just like, yo. But then also, I was brought up in a way, I was brought up in a way that I know what my mom wants for me, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not that I would be led astray if she leaves because of the principles that she's built in me, you understand?
100%.
So now it's not because of how I know or how I grew up because of her.
Yeah.
I don't do like certain things. Like I didn't go and decide, okay, nah, I'm depressed, I'm doing drugs or what, you know. I was just focused. I just decided, let me push harder. Now I have even more reason to push harder for her. Like I said with the school thing, I have to finish because it's a promise I made to her.
Yeah.
You understand? So all of that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
And also, did it affect your way of planning events? What is different from when she was there and after? Because you know, event planning sometimes, it's a lot of work. You understand?
What
Did she always like probably help you and say, yo, do this, do that, do that?
what
Now
I would
that she's
say
not
is,
here,
yeah.
it's no more that
What I
person.
would say was, my mom was always the person I would send to do something, especially if it's to talk to people, because I can't talk to people, man.
Yeah.
Like
Same.
I can't go to someone and say, hey, I do this, I want to
Same.
do this, can you help me?
Yeah.
So my mom would always go, like I would say, can you please go to the venue and please we tell them we want to do this, we want to host an event here, because I also felt like I'm too young, so the people might not take me serious. You understand? When I'm sent to go to a venue for an
100%.
event or like sponsorship, for example, I would also not know what to say if they ask me something, you understand? So it would be best to send my mom.
Yeah.
So she'd always do that, you understand? So now that she's not there anymore, I had to learn to do that myself. I had to learn how to type things myself, you know, all of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could say that's the difference.
Okay, that's actually crazy, man, because sometimes when you always have someone that is helping you with stuff, that advises you and stuff, and then later on this bigger support system is not there anymore, things become tough. But then you have to man up, bro, and do this thing yourself so that you can make them proud wherever they are, you understand? There's another thing also I want to ask you before we leave. What role does social media play in event organizing?
It plays a big role.
Important? Is it not important? Do you think this is where your fans come from, the people that attend your events?
I feel like for me, because I don't have a big following, you understand? I've never had a big following, especially online. Okay, maybe now, but then I don't feel or don't consider that I think it's word of mouth, bro. Word of mouth is actually stronger than like social media,
100%.
because it's easier for you to convince him and say, like, dog, I actually saw this, like, let's go. I've been there before, it's hot. than him just seeing a poster and just going past it, you understand?
Yeah.
But then also, social media plays a big role because you'd want to engage with your fans. Or not your fans, like the people, the clients that want to attend your event.
100%.
You understand? Like you'd have like a video that you put up from your past event to see how the vibes were or how lit it was.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So that would be convincing to them.
Yeah.
So it does actually play a big role because you also have to get your poster out there. People should also see like what's coming, who's coming, how you're putting everything about sponsors, no sponsors. You understand? It also shows what scale of the type of event it is you're doing. You understand? So yeah, that's it.
Also, I want to ask, what do you want to change? What do you want to make? What new event strategies do you want to introduce in the industry, especially in Namibia? What is lacking here that people are not doing, or that people are not aware of?
I feel like it's just like being collaborative, like in terms of all of us that do events, you understand?
Yeah.
Like I feel like if we all sit together, or not all, but then a few of us sit together and decide we do something, we all give in a bit of what we have, you understand? And we can come up with something big. There are big events that are always hosted in South Africa. That's close by. I'm using South Africa as an example because it's close by. And most of us attend those events. And you would always want to do something like that of what you attended here. And the only way you can do that is if you do it with someone from here as well. I have a good example. I've done the high school festival last year with the FOE guys. There were also guys that hosted events. They still do host events. You understand? So we actually came up with that concept and it worked out. It was dope. With like 1,000 kids pull up to the event and it was just kids, no drinking, no alcohol. It was just food and they were lit. They liked it, they enjoyed it, you understand? So imagine what I could come up with or we could come up with someone else and what we could do at the larger scale, you understand? So I feel like collaboration firstly, then everything will flow.
Yeah, because normally I always tell people, man, collaborating is very important.
Exactly.
Bro. And it's what event organizers, especially in Namibia, don't want to do. Because now that they see, the clan is filling up here,
Exactly.
let me probably do better than him.
You understand? So it's like a competition thing. It becomes like a competition thing. While we can actually attract my crowd plus your crowd
put them
and
together.
put them together, and then it's even better. You understand?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I also want to tell like a lot of like event organizers, bro, go out, go to different countries and go experience these events.
Stuff,
Because now if you are just here the whole time, you're just gonna be in one place.
Exactly.
You're not opening your mind to like knowledge from outside
and seeing what they're doing there. Like when I went to Cotton Fest for the first time in 2021, I was like, yo.
Is it the one in Cape Town?
Nah, the one in Joburg. Yeah, I went to that one, the first one in 2021. I went to the second one again in April. The one that before Ricky passed away. Yeah, I went to that one as well. So when I got there, I was never exposed to having like Wi-Fi at an event. You understand? So yeah, I got there and I saw like the whole venue had Wi-Fi. There was like a charging booth. There were so many different things, man, and so many things that were happening that keep the people busy, you know, instead of just coming there and it's just music and it's done.
Yeah.
You understand? So I also came back. I did Mellow Vibes and we also had Wi-Fi at our event.
Crazy.
You understand? I also saw a tattoo booth in what is this?
Yeah.
In Cape Town. At the what is this? The Cotton Fest. And I came back. We also did a tattoo booth at the event. So you know, it's just those little things you see that you know you are able to do here. You can try it out. You understand? So yeah.
And just to let people know, the whole is not copying, guys.
Exactly.
He went to go get inspired.
Exactly.
And saw a gap in Namibia that okay, that's it.
That's it, yeah.
Let me go to introduce this at home, which a lot of people are also doing now. They're having tattoo artists coming to their events, and probably Wi-Fi at the club. Anyone can connect. You understand what I'm saying?
Restaurants as well.
Yeah, because now you get to an event, it's just music.
Music, yeah.
Come on, man. If I don't have data, I wanna snap and push. You understand?
Push, and then people can say, "Oh, Ned, this guy is there. Let me go check." Understand? Yeah.
Yeah, that is the one thing also. But then before we go, bro, any advice for any upcoming event organizers like you?
I would say, it's actually hard, ne? because now look, I'm still young, and then I've done so much, you understand?
Yeah.
But then to me, it's not even like what I want, or it's not at the level I'm thinking of getting to, you understand?
Yeah.
So now there are also young kids that are always pulling up and like, Glen, can you please help me with this? Can you please help me with that? And I don't have the capacity, or I don't have like, because I'm also still trying, you know?
Yeah.
As much as it seems like I got everything
Mm-hmm.
like going for me and everything is dope, I'm also trying. So I feel like you should also just try, you should push, you should see where you can hit me up, where I can help, I will help. And there are also a lot of other people. Also just take advice and see like what other people are doing and see how you can do it better
100%.
and in your different way, you understand? Start off something and don't feel, or if you feel like you're gonna start doing events for Zach, then there's a problem.
Problem, bro.
Exactly. If you don't have a vision for it, and if you feel like, nah, I must just do an event because I want Zach to buy myself a techie, because that's how it used to be for me.
Yeah.
I would always want to get coins just to buy shoes.
Yeah.
And it was hectic. It was hectic, you know. So if that's your case, it's gonna be tough. But then you should always just push and see what you can do.
Now that you're mentioning sneakers and stuff, last time I went to your crib, bro. Guys, this guy has a lot of techies. Sneakers, bro. A whole 2, 3, 4 meters.
It's crazy.
So that's when you started, you were just any
When
money that came.
dog, every money that came, like I would maybe sell like 5 tickets. Because that time when I was like growing up, or like in 2017, 2018, shoes weren't that expensive, man.
Now it's
So now, but now it's crazy, dog. So now,
1.8,
1.8,
2.5
2K, 3K. So like I would be like 500, get a shoe, maybe get Vans at the time, or get All Stars, or whatever the situation was, you understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's always like that. But then now as time goes, you know now how to spend. You know, you're also alone now. You don't have the Zali there, so you have to be responsible on how you have to move
With the
and all,
money.
with the money, you understand? So yeah, it's just all of that.
Yeah, man. One last thing. What are the goals and aspirations that you set for yourself for this year?
For this year,
If it's secret, personal, if you don't want to share, it's not a problem.
okay, I feel like that's personal,
But just
but
let
then
out
everyone
one,
will
bro.
see.
But just let out one.
You will see.
There?
You will see, and you
Hey,
will
man.
definitely
How did
see.
you get Kelvin Momo to come, bro?
That was actually messed up, dog. You know, before we posted the poster,
Yeah.
we had the poster for like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
We had the poster for 2 months, and we didn't pay yet. Ne.
Hey.
And I would always just go to like people and just ask advice, like, what do you think about Kelvin Momo? It's mama, it's Ali Komi.
Hey.
If I see you son, you understand?
Yeah.
So I would go to everyone and they'd be like, that guy won't come, you understand? And then we actually, like, I would speak to the manager, and then I would make sure, like, I would always ask, dog, is he going to come? Is he going to come? Before we made now the payment.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, I promise you he's going to come. We wire the Zach. Hey, we are posting. The guy is not posting. Hey!
It's getting heated
Now
now.
we feel like, hey, maybe we're botched or something, you understand? The guy is not posting. We're hitting up the manager. We're trying to get through to his wife. All of those type of stuff, you understand? No, the people are just like, relax. One morning I wake up and I see a repost. Because I'd always take, as pressman, like I'll always take.
So you can
just
see the poster.
So you can see, like every day when I wake up, like even now when I post my stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll tag him, and then one day I just see he repost the thing. Yo!
You went crazy.
I was going crazy, dog. I was going crazy. But then I would call people and say, yo, the guy posted, you check. Then they were like, okay, nah. It's a real life thing now, you understand? And also when we dropped the poster, we were getting a lot of, negative comments like, yeah, people posting and saying, yeah, this guy won't come again. If I'll take a book, my call me. Yeah, these niggas like talking shit, bro. So yeah, we managed to get him. Actually, a month before that, 2 months before that, I was in Joburg and I got to meet him at the mall. And I was like, dog, I'm gonna bring you. And he gave me his manager's number. So that's the guy I was speaking to. And maybe for like 2 weeks after we dropped the poster, he didn't post. And then he eventually posted, you understand? So I had hope. As much as people were saying no, I just pushed, man. Because I knew he was gonna come. We were talking, we had an open relationship with the manager, with him as well. And then eventually he pulled up, dog. I was happy. You know what was messed up? When we were at the airport, so I had to go behind so I could give the visa.
Yeah.
So I go there and there's just a lot of white people. So I go to the back and I see
Don't
like,
see him.
I don't see him. Da! I was yo, my heart, dog. And people would maybe just wait for that to say the guy is not here.
Yeah,
So I
so they
turned
can
around
pop
when
about you.
exactly. So I was walking around there at the back, looking. There's no one. When I turned around like this, I saw the guy. Yo,
Shut, homie.
dog. I started screaming, bruh. Started screaming. I was so happy, bro.
Yeah.
So I got I helped him. I gave the visa in. We got him into the country. Then from there, it's just history, bro.
Dope stuff, my G.
Yeah, just history, bro.
Hey, man, keep pushing, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you so much for coming to our very first episode.
Oh, yeah.
You know, getting these guys together wasn't easy, bro.
Yeah.
This guy is still asleep. This one is in the shower.
Yeah, no
You are
stress,
on
bro.
my ass.
Yeah.
You know, but finally we are here. We made this happen.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, man. One
Keep
advice I'll
pushing,
give you.
bro.
Hey, thank you, bro.
It's
Likewise, bro. Keep
many.
pushing.
There are gonna be many more podcasts,
Yeah, man.
many more shows that
Yeah.
you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Hope you also get a studio.
Oh,
Then you
bruh.
call me again after I bring Kapsa.
Yes, sir. That would be crazy, man. You really want to bring that guy?
Him and many. I'm actually trying to tap into like the Nigerian market.
Yes.
But this year still though. So we'll see. We'll
Bring
see.
Rema, man.
Dog, we'll
For
see,
the
bro.
honeys.
Ish, just those guys. Ish.
I
Comes a
will,
lot to
G.
come with them, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Thank you for coming, bro.
Sure,
Appreciate
bro.
it. More blessings, bro. More
PG podcast, PG Clubhouse.
PG's Clubhouse.
Shout out.
Salute us,
Really
Jets.
appreciate it.
See you guys, episode 2. Shout out Didi. Shout out 28. You know, shout out everyone that's here. And salute, man. See you guys soon.
It's Aola Bafwetu. This is your boy, God is lit, Glen from Chilla Events. See you at 4th on the 6th of April 2024. Big shout out to PG Gang, and PG's Clubhouse. Sure.